So, Ravi Shankar ji, I will start with you. Why is there so much focus on NRI buyers? Is there something more than just to remittances?
Good question, Ravi. And what I would like to do first is categorize who we are considering as NRIs over here. Now, India is a big talent pool when it comes to employing technical in the technical sector and the financial services sector. So, lot of these people have gone abroad on short-term projects, typically 4, 5, maximum 10 years. Now, these people have gone abroad with an intent of coming back to India in the long term, because all these developed nations, they have become very stringent in offering citizenships to these people. Now, because they have to come back, they have this inherent need to upgrade their current lifestyle and have a place in India once they are back. So that is, I think, what is pushing the bulk of the demand for NRIs to invest in their home countries. So, I think that's where the percentage has gone up, especially after COVID. And with the price rise that we have seen in the last 2 years, this demand from this segment, we will see it going up further.
Do you think there has been a strategic shift in the NRI buying pattern, especially post-COVID?
Ravi, okay, pre-COVID, I would go way before pre-COVID, okay? When, taking money out of India was much easier. Now with, the restrictions of 250,000 per year, the NRIs are, as per me, not looking at India as an investment product. Okay, they are looking at India as an end-use product. And with the country developing the way it is, I see a lot of NRIs spending now a large portion of the year in India, especially from the US and UK when those harsh months of harsh winters come in. I see a lot of people spending 3 to 4 months in India between November to February. So so that investment pool is kind of out of India right now. It's more of end use driven. And it's these people who have recently gone abroad in about last 5 to 10 years who are looking to buy in India for self-use. Once they return to India, they want to settle down. And bulk of the demand is getting, the bulk of the absorption is happening in cities which offer the best employment opportunities like Bombay, Pune, Bangalore. So these are the factors which is pulling in the demand from NRIs.
Talked about NRI property buying in India. It was mostly confined to their hometowns, either for their own retirement or for their parental use. Now they are coming to cities like Mumbai, Bangalore, or even in North India, Chandigarh, Tri-City. Why this change? Are they planning to come back? Are they since their age profile is also getting younger now?
We are saying people are investing where the maximum employability and livability index are the highest. Okay, so unfortunately in India, it's about 6, 7 cities only which offer these kind of benefits. So they will continue to see the maximum demand unless or until we develop more cities in time. Okay, the bulk of the demand, at least from the NRI segment, will be restricted to the top 6 cities in India.
Ravi Shankar ji, do you think there is a mismatch here, because affluent Indians are buying properties worldwide, and we are talking about NRIs buying property in India? Do you think there is some sort of mismatch over here?
No, there's no mismatch. The reasons for those purchases are completely different, Ravi. While Indians are buying in, NRIs are buying in India, that's, like I've said, it's an end-use investment for a future use. Whereas these affluent classes buying abroad, it's for a very different reason. Maybe most of that is driven by the need for a strong passport. okay, because they want to travel freely around. A lot of these countries offer citizenships, when you make a minimum amount of investment, like Portugal and other countries. Okay, so bulk of that is, it just is happening, that purchase is happening to get a stronger passport. Okay, or maybe their children are abroad and maybe they are, global tycoons, which they want to have a house, where it's easier to do business from. Okay, but then those are, super affluent Indians. Okay, these are not average Indians we are talking about. I don't think average Indians are buying abroad. They're mostly, unless or until they're living there, they are going to be buying in India only. So I don't think there is any connect between the two.
General perception that when it comes to NRI buying pattern, they are buying luxury properties. Do you think this is still a reality, or they are now buying across the segment?
It depends what you quantify as luxury, Ravi. Earlier, if you go by the government norms that are set, anything above 50 lakhs is luxury. But I think the market has evolved greatly. So I think bulk of the demand that's coming from, especially in Bangalore and Pune, is in the 1.5 to 2 crore price range from the NRIs. Yeah, but yes, there are some affluent NRIs who are picking up properties, which costs above 3 to 5 crores. And there is demand for premium properties from the NRI segment for sure, because like I've said, they're looking to spend at least 2 3 months in a year in India. If they are self-employed or if they have older parents who want to come down to India in those harsher months. So depending on the individual across categories, there is demand. But if you see, bulk of the demand is in the 1.5 to 2 crore property.
How far the recent indexation removal dented the confidence of the NRI buyers in the Indian property market?
The indexation benefit has been rolled back. Means it's been rolled back now. They took it away, but indexation only applies to largely to ancestral properties. Okay. Apart from that, if you take that out, I think the new capital gain norms are pretty much investor friendly. They've reduced the rate down from 20% to 10%. They've reduced the period of the investment. So it largely favors if you're an investor per se. But the biggest challenge still remains is if you're investing in India in real estate with the intent of taking that money out of India, how do you do that? Okay, the regulatory framework in India does not allow for that. More than $250,000 a year. So that is the larger question the NRIs have today. It's not, I don't think they are much concerned about capital gains and other things.
Okay. Any specific advice that you would like to give to NRI buyers?
Go with reputed developers. Do your due diligence, have the right consultants guide you on your purchase. And India is a good market, and the economy is just going to grow further, and there'll be many more cities coming up. So yeah, good time to get your right home in India.